The story is about a father that has an only son, and this son had a defiant demon, the demon of deafness and dumbness, violent, tormenting the child. And Christ had gone to the Mount of Transfiguration with Peter, James, and John, 3 of them, and the 9 disciples that remained, the 9 apostles. They prayed for this child, and that's what the man is referring to. I brought my problem, I brought my challenge, I brought my son to them, the 9 disciples, and they could not cure him. They tried, they prayed, they commanded, they exorcised, they told the demon to come out, but the demon was stubborn and defiant, will not listen to them. And eventually Christ, very simply, with a word of authority and power and anointing, cast out that evil spirit. Look at verse 19 now. In verse 19, then came the disciples to Jesus apart and said, why could not we cast him out? Why did we fail? Because in chapter 10 of Matthew, you're giving us the power and the authority to heal sicknesses and to cast out devils. And now the 9 of us combined together, we could not cast him out. We have just one question, Lord, why? We must always go back to the Lord. If we have success, go back to the Lord. Give him praise, give him honor, glorify him. If we have failure, go back to the Lord. Ask why. I quoted all the verses I needed to quote. I prayed the way I've seen you pray. I've seen other effective preachers pray. I've quoted the promises, and by the grace of God, I believe you called me. Why? Why could not we cast him out? Look at verse 20. Verse 20 then says, Jesus said unto them, because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, that if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say to this mountain, the mountain of demon possession, the mountain of diverse diseases, and the mountain of dangerous disaster, this mountain, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Now verse 21, howbeit this kind of demon, this kind of disease, this kind of disaster, this kind of danger, and this kind of difficulty, howbeit this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. This kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. When prayer alone has failed, when the faith we claim to have has failed, Jesus said, beyond the prayer, beyond the faith, to clear the ground totally from all unbelief, we need prayer and fasting. This kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting.